Nigerians react after federal government announces 20,000 naira has been shared to 3.6 million people. Nigerians are very well known for their outspokenness when it comes to issues of misgovernance and anything they perceive is not right that is being done by the government. Nigeria reacts after federal government announces 20,000 naira has been shared to 3.6 million people. Nigerians really, they are always complaining when they perceive that something is wrong somewhere, most especially coming from the government. This can be clearly seen in the way they have reacted to the news that the federal government has just distributed 20,000 naira to 3.6 million people within the past 2 days. Reacting to the statement, political activist Deji Adeyanju said this Friday afternoon 20,000 naira to 3.6 million people is 72 billion naira. They have created emergency corona billionaires in just few days with no single proof of how the money was shared. What kind of corruption is this? Reacting at Josh_CNK said, my issue with this is that by Saturday night, everything will be forgotten and life will go back to normal. We enable them by letting them off easily. While another follower at Gbolahan Obadime said, let us keep record. After this government has passed away, many of the actors must rot in jail just like they are doing to past government officials. Former presidential spokesperson under the Goodluck Jonathan administration, Jackson Ude, too had this to say. He said, why has the conditional cash transfer of the Buhari's regime only available in northern Nigeria? How about the poor in southern Nigeria? I have not heard people receive any cash from the south. And I hear 5 billion naira has already been shared in the last 2 days. From Buhari and Finance Gov Nigeria are classical and fantastically corrupt. They will pay for it in future or face jail term. I pity Minister of Finance. All the looters who get rich by defrauding the masses will die a mysterious death. That money will purge them. What kind of nonsense is this in this country? People are crying of hunger and others are busy pocketing money that is made for everyone. God forbid. It is sickening and wickedness overboard. Imagine looting money meant for the poorest of the poor in this devastating condition. I wonder how some people will face death and their God. So guys, from the beginning, that's why a lot of people said, oh, they don't believe in this, they don't believe in that, because they want to try to use it to create wealth for themselves. People never believed in all of this because, and that is what is happening. Billions of naira within 2 days. And that is why they don't want to use BVN. They are telling us that it will be more expensive to use to share money or to transfer money through BVN, which will be more accurate. And that is why they don't want data or biometric system, comprehensive biometric system in this country. They don't want it, most especially when election is coming up, because they know that from there everything will be looked into. They just want crude way of doing things so that there will be no accountability. They will be giving excuses. Oh, there is no electricity in this place. They cannot get a signal in some places. Why is it that we can't do it? What is the problem that we cannot have light in this country? Why are we having porous borders? They will not talk about all of those ones. The other day, the Minister of Humanitarian and disaster stuff. What was this woman's name? Sadia Farouk. She quickly tweeted, oh, I went to this particular place. Oh, the thing is going on well. This thing is whatever. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Like somebody said, after some days now, everything will just, be forgotten. Life goes on. Life moves on. Now, so we go the day. They are all the same. The foundation of this country is faulty. So people come in, people go out. So a lot of people go in. That is just the racket that is being played in this country. That is going on. The racket going on in this country. Some people are on the waiting list, waiting for this set to leave. Once they leave, another one will come in. And I said, this issue of, you are not going to be there forever. These people are not going to be there forever. Remember, you are not going to be there forever. But they will fortify themselves that even when they know that they're not going to be there, you don't even need to remind them that they will not be there, because they already know. So they plan within that 4 years or within the time they are supposed to, that will be leading. They will plan themselves that even after they must have left a government or they've left power, you will see that they will not be bothered. Go and check all of them, past governors, past presidents, past this. Go and check whether they are living in penury. Go and check majority of them, whether they are living in penury, whether they are living in abject poverty. No, they have secured themselves. They have secured the future of their people, of their families, of their children, and even the one unborn. They've secured them. So when you are saying, forget that, don't forget that you are not going to be there forever, they will just be laughing, because they have acquired everything. Even in their lifetime too, they will see something to fall back on. So when we make such statements, or when people make such statements, it's just like, you've already given up, giving yourself to defeat. That is just the way it is. And the unfortunate thing there is that those who are speaking now, they will tell you, oh, don't speak about them. Don't speak about them. And the funniest thing, just like I said, it is just a racketeering. They are just playing games. They are just, it's just like business. This Ude that is talking, the Jade Yonju that is talking, to all of them, when they were in PDP, when they were there, what happened? What difference did they make? That is the problem we are having. All of them are speaking like saints now. In their own time, even when people were pointing out the errors happening in their own regime, they will be defending. They will be defending, and that is where we are having problems. A lot of them are on the waiting list for them to enter the power, and they will continue to do what they want to do. Some of them are even praying, so, all this is, Nigeria should not even change for the better, so that by the time I enter there, to me, I will cut my own national cake. So it's all about, the whole thing is shrouded in secrecy. And that is why it is easy for them to jump from one party to another, irrespective of how fortified they are or how grounded they are in a particular party. It is easy for them to move, and they will tell you that it is permanent interest that is paramount. Whether I quarreled with you the other time I spoke against you some years back, it's inconsequential. The Gabashew that is working for Buhari now, he was working for Atiku Abubakar. I don't know the position he was holding, but he was working for Abubakar then. But he was saying different things, good things about Atiku Abubakar. But now he's on the other side now. He's on this side now. If Atiku Abubakar that he worked for then, if he's saying anything, he will jump at him. He will defend Buhari. So who is deceiving who in this country? Who is deceiving who? All of them. All of them. All of them that used to speak, that you think, we have people that are speaking on our behalf. For all of them, they've got in position in this regime now. They can't say anything. So the whole thing is just, I don't just know. I don't know, because I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. Some people will come and tell you, leave our person alone. Don't talk about this person. Leave this one. That is where we are having problem. That is where we are having problem. Our problems are compounded with this kind of people, with this kind of mindset. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. In 2 days, they shared how many billions of naira. How many people? We cannot even get the data, because now people are just lining up. They don't even know where they stay. They don't even know what. Maybe they just go and route them from one place. So everybody line up. They will just bring camera, start showing them just exactly what they did. Channels, cover the whole event. Of course, you will see that they shared money, but for you to be able to have record, this is also person collected this money. Where is this person's address and what have you? Nothing like that. Nothing like this. That at this age and time. Someone says, I am a northerner. No single kobo has been distributed to anybody from the federal government. Zainab is having that money in her account. May the coronavirus never spare any politician that lied against Nigerians. They shared it to Fulani herdsmen and the Amajuris. Fire and thunder locate all looters of Nigeria coffers. Who got what and where? No record is just lies. God save us from corruption. God, deal with all of these politicians that are making life uncomfortable for Nigerians. How many days then take share am? I command COVID-19 to start affecting the families of liars. How dare you people behave like this? Or do you think Nigerians are foolish? Like, it's because people are still looking. I believe all of you will rot in hell in jail because you embezzled all Nigerians' properties. May this coronavirus locate all of them. God will provide for Nigeria what we need. My prayer for the government is, may God allow this virus to affect them, all because they have no use for Nigerian citizens. I don't know. Oh my goodness, this is serious. Lies, lies, lies every day. Let us go out and fight for ourselves. For where? Ooh. All these ones that are always saying, forget them, leave them alone, leave them alone, leave them alone. That is what we are going to be hearing. So guys, let us hear your opinion. 20,000 naira has been shared to 3.6 million people. What do you think about that? Did you receive any money? Did anybody you know received any money? And which area? Just like somebody is asking, where and how? Which record? How do we know? Leave